Welcome to the League of Legends Underplayed Champions, Episode 2, Shaco, the Demon Jester. Hey, what's up guys? Gamer Freak here. And, so, we're back here, on Tuesday. I think, somewhere around there. Anyways, we're back with some Underplayed Champions, and today I am playing Shaco. And, Shaco is named the Demon Jester. And I know this video is coming out a bit late, you know, it's coming out on Wednesday instead of instead of Tuesday. But, you know, sometimes that happens. I couldn't find too much time to, finish up recording this, so I'm sorry for that. My voice might be a little sketchy. Haven't been feeling too well, but yeah. So this game, we're going to be focusing on Shaco, and the reason why I did focus on this one, on Shaco, because I did play this with my, a bunch of my friends. We completely, as you can see, we all went teleport revive, and we we wanted to troll this game. I decided to play Asylum Shaco. You can correct me in the comments below. Recon, Timo, Lux, Twitch, and Ringar. All friends of mine. So we basically kind of just wanted to troll, and if you notice, I'm the only one without the honorable opponent little tag thing there. Just made me feel a bit left out, but you know, none of the matter there. 'Cause I kick butt. So I think a lot of the reason why people don't like people playing Shaco is because he's very item, built. He can't really survive on his own type thing. And that's true, but that's only true early game. Once you get to late game, Shaco can survive on himself, but he has to get fed. And a number of those things are, for one, I can see how it can be difficult. Oh yeah, and I don't think I mentioned this, but we're technically an all-stealth team, if you look there, except Lux. All-stealth team. But anyways, as we're waiting for new to load in, the thing about Shaco and why people are so bad at him is because he has to get fed. If he doesn't get fed, he doesn't do damage, and if he doesn't do damage, then it's a 4v5 the rest of the game. So a tip for you guys, even though it may not be the best of tips, but if someone's playing Shaco in your team, you want the kill. Likelihood is that you want to give a Shaco the kills, because he'll probably use it more effectively than you would, unless you have the AD carry. But you do have to let Shaco get the kills sometimes, because Shaco gets no kills, it's a 4v5 fight all the time. And if Shaco does get kills, it's a 6v5 fight. So, you better your odds getting a Shaco fed. And the one thing that I feel, or another thing I feel that Shacos are bad at, is that he can't just go right into battle. And you'll see that in this. I hardly ever go into battle and right into battle. And if I do, I get killed. So you'll see that in here. So man, this new news taking a lot longer than I thought he would. But that's one thing that Shaco is keen on. He has to kind of, he has to get the kills. And I know it can be tough for you not to get, your kills, even if the kill gets runs off or whatever. You want to give kills to Shaco, because if Shaco doesn't get fed, then your team loses instantly. It's an insta-lose right then and there, unless you get really tanky and a good AD. So, on that note, I really wish we kind of spawn in here. It's gonna take forever, but we'll see. So yes, we were all basically trolling this game. Toastmasters went Lux. At first I didn't agree with the choice, because I've always thought of Lux as not really being too much of it, and in my opinion, don't get mad about what I say, but in my opinion, she's not the best to be having unless you know you're trolling or you have a team that does damage and you don't need to. The only reason I say this is that Lux isn't the best is because, for one, they're betters. Not saying you can't play Lux, just saying that Lux isn't in my favor of opinion. And I've played a few ADs or AP characters, but she's not in my favor because she can't really burst a champion down, and that's what most APs do. She provides amazing support for your team. The one thing there is that, you know, you play her support, she can be good, but she has no, you know, real healing effect type things, which kind of sucks. So, I mean, you can play with the Lux support or mid. I'm not going to judge you for it. I'm just going to say, I don't think it's, you know, good. But in this case, it was very good because we were all just really high damage characters. And that's why it really worked out for us, because she'd Q and we'd all go in and we just dominate. It's kind of hard not to when you got a Shaco, Teemo, Twitch, and Rengar. You know, when everybody just bounces on you while you're stunned by Lux, you kind of just die. So yeah. But doesn't look like this new is spawning in at the moment. It looks like he's stuck at 83%. So I'm gonna get right back to you guys after he spawns in, and we can begin this. So be right back. Okay, back guys. Gotta start this again. A weird thing happens when you know. Apparently with Fraps, it's weird. Fraps doesn't allow you, for some reason it pauses, you know, the thing. And when you're in basically when you're in the spawning screen, you can't really hit play like I did there. It's kind of just paused there and you have to or stop recording. So I apologize for that. My fault. I didn't think it would do that at the start. But yeah. So you may see a couple of attempting to reconnect things. That's just a bug with Fraps as well. I'm not sure what's going on, but yeah. Anyways, if you can look at there, Vayne was like zombie attack team, all revive. So it was kind of funny because after I thought about that, I was like, well, yeah, that's kind of funny because, you know, we are kind of, I guess you can consider us a zombie team because we'll be right back as soon as you kill us. So it was kind of funny. But I think this was actually a really short game, and as you can see, we literally all trolled this game, all stealth characters, except for Lux and whatnot. So it was really cool, and as you can see, if we had just waited a little bit longer, I think Kennen would have gotten feared by my Jack-in-the-Box and would have killed her. One thing to note is that we all have mastery set up to where we do maxed out damage to the turrets in masteries. So we have all the mastery for turret things in there. And so what we did was basically trolled. We went all stealth characters and we went all top. Every single one of us went top. It's really cool. We got the turret. We'll see about that. But anyways, I'm not sure what I'm going to be talking about for here. But Vayne, I think Vayne came up top. They realized we were kind of doing that. But see, that's the reason I kind of like Lux there, because she could just queue in there and get those kills. We were very, very immensely squishy at the start of this. We all had like barely any health, so I was like, well, yeah, I'm gonna be a little bit squishy. Shaco's not the best to be having this, but I'm gonna get a Dorn Shaco. So not the best of ideas on Shaco, but it turned out to be really good because I survived most of our things. I think I might have actually died from this, but as you can see, the turret's going down really quickly. Rengar doesn't really give a crap, and they really don't try to attack Shaco much, because Shaco. So, but yeah, as you can see, I placed a few turrets in there, into the turrets range, or I placed a few jack-in-the-boxes, I apologize, in the actual turrets range, so, it did get hit. So, yeah, Rengar went back, and of course, because he had teleport, he would teleport right back. So, good for us. And it was funny, actually, we could have lost an entire team fight. If Teemo placed a shroom that didn't get run over, we could have lost an entire team fight, revived, teleport all the way to the shrooms, and got the ace again. That'd be kind of funny. But as soon as we did this, we were like, yep, time to go mid and troll them hardcore, or troll Galio hardcore, and do that. And of course, he was a lot, or he was more tanky than us, and did more damage, burst damage to us. So it was a bit difficult thing to deal with at first. Here comes a Moo for his first appearance. I think this might be, yep, that's where I get my first Shaco kill. Gave me dual buffs, and I'm not sure what happened there. Oh, I didn't attack there. I think that's what happened. Is I didn't attack there, would have gotten the kill. Got a double kill there, but didn't quite attack. Sorry if I repeat myself. Anyways, you'll soon see that what I said in the start, that Shaco needs kills, just, you know, get boosted. It's really true. It's, you know, kind of hard not to say, you know, or not really, kind of not, I don't know what I'm saying right now, but anyways, he does need kills, because if he doesn't get the kills, he's not OP. You know, when Shaco's not OP, then you're a 4v5 fight. So I was like, hey, look, I'm gonna go place a box in there. I queued, and then I guess somehow Kennen got me. I think I might die here, because I tried to go for Kennen. I don't know. I'm not too keen on what exactly happened. I do remember I die here soon, though. And I get a whole bunch of stuff. Because if you look at my gold here, I have 1100 gold plus my Doran shield. So that was nice. Not sure what I quite did. I know I got some really good AD items, and as you saw, Nunu got executed by our turret. Not sure exactly how that happened, but I do know that they were really trying to push. When we went and pushed top hardcore, they were trying to push like hardcore, mid, and bottom. So I know that was something there. And I get another kill here. My Q, because Shaco is OP. And anything, if I had to say anything for you guys that are Shaco players, get those backstabs. I will like guarantee you a kill with those backstabs. Honestly, those backstabs do, it's like having an Infinity's Edge at low level. And Infinity's Edge without the Doran's Blade, or Infinity Edge without the damage, without the 80 plus damage. So yeah, that's about it. But those backstabs are very important, especially when someone's trying to run away from Shaco. Best thing is to base Shaco and not run away from him. One thing for that, because he gets the backstabs, that it just makes him so OP. And when you go, you know, try to escape him, he's just backstabbing you the whole time, and you're just making yourself, you know, die quicker. So, you know, if you can get out of it, then you can get out of it. But, I mean, in my opinion, as a Shaco player, I know my weaknesses and I know my strengths. So I know that, you know, when people try to run away from me, I got the advantage because they're trying to do that. I'm not sure what happened here. I know I placed the box there, and Nunu, you know, doesn't get it because he's too smart. Should be, because, I don't know. Well, he should be anyways, but, sorry, my mouth is a little dry. But, I have 1600 gold here. I'm not sure, but I know I get greedy here somewhere. That's where my fault is. so I'm 2-0 at the moment, and we're pushing mid, and mid's not going too well considering that they're all kind of there, and we weren't all there. Steve, who was Teemo, was basically, he was pushing bot, not a problem with me, we just didn't have everybody there. This might be where I die, because I jump in on something. But yeah, he was pushing bot, because bot was getting pushed hardcore. So, you know, he pushed that out for us, and thinking King comes back now, but this is where I died. Galio almost got the best of us, but we still get the kill on Galio, which was good. And I got the assist, so that's 3 assists for me. So it was nice. I had to revive up at this time, but I was like, it's my first death. Not much of a marker on there, so it's not the best of ideas to, you know, use my revive so quickly. But I think I do, I'm not sure, I think I was just so excited about getting my boots mobility that I was just like, you know, forget teleport, I'm gonna be there in 2 seconds anyways. So, I got my boots mobility and two longswords, and I go for, and that's what, and I go for, Ghost Blade, that's what I go for, sorry. I couldn't think of the name. Here I screwed up with my teleport. I'm not sure exactly what I did with my teleport, or I'm not sure what exactly or when it was, but I know, pretty sure, yeah, I go all the way to, I'm not sure, yeah, I go right here, and I look over here, I'm like this, and I teleport, and then I accidentally double-click teleport, so it didn't work out, so teleport didn't go off, because I accidentally double-clicked it, cooldown went on, and it sucked. But the tower was down there, and I was like, well, you guys got the kill on Nunu, you guys are doing fine. They just push it out, and I got mid. So, I don't know why, but for some reason my mana was going nowhere. Like, I was placing boxes for days. My mana never really did anything. It's funny because when a troll team tries to troll you, what they're trying to do is make you just so mad because they're trolling and winning. And, I have learned that, the hard way, or not really the hard way, but I have learned that, because I'll see a whole bunch of people, you know, playing serious, be like, man, we're just trolling this game, and, like, winning, so, people trying to make you mad. So don't fall for it, but this was really a troll game. We were actually serious about it, but we weren't trying to win. We thought we would lose in the first place, so we weren't really trying to do anything. So me and Rengar both actually stealthed there. I'm not sure if you guys can hear my voice, but me and Rengar actually stealthed there think about time. So they had no idea where we went. And if we were going to do, you know, some type of sneak attack. But my mana just, like, boom, after I used my Q. Like, ha ha ha. I don't know what happened. All I know is I think I survived. That's about it. Not sure what happened. Yep, I do recall. And knowing that I have my 2 long swords, I can get my brutalizer. And Shaco, people who build Shaco, you want to be the person to clean up the fight, so when you go and say, I'm gonna jungle Shaco, make sure your team knows you're playing Shaco, because your team needs to build around a Shaco. They need to be high damage and, you know, kind of tanky, to where, you know, if a Shaco, or like, they can do the damage, and then, you know, the Shaco can come in for the final thing. I think I missed it there, and then it kind of screwed me up there, because I could have gotten Nunu, and I just misclicked on Galio. It did some damage though, but still got Nunu, so it was fine. But yeah, as you can see, I'm 3-1 now. Really good. And I'm like, you know, guys, let's go get this tower. And I'm not sure. I was trying to get my team to go to the tower because Steve was full health and I was almost full health and we could have gotten that. But, me and this Lux, I think, decided to stay. Ignore the attempting to reconnect signs. As you can see, as Shaco, the minion kills, I always, you know, for final things, I'm always trying to get behind the minions. For those backstabs. Those backstabs just do so much damage and obliterate the minions, as well as champions if you play him right. And that's, I think, if I'm not correct, correct me please, but I think that the reason why Shaco is just so difficult to play is because he's not a burst champion. He's unlike any other stealth champion. He surprises, yes, but he is designed to clean up fights, unlike any other champions that can actually hold up a fight. Shaco is designed to clean up fights very well, and I think that's kind of why people play a lot of Shaco, because of that. And I died here, but because I spawned my clone in. Smart thinking. When you do that stuff, it's funny. Actually, what I did, if you didn't see that, I'm sorry, I can't rewind, but what I did was Amumu ulted me, right? So Amumu ults me, and I'm stuck in this ult. But the thing is that if Shaco ults, his clone is free to move, because Amumu only stuns the people who are on the platform at that time that he uses it. So when my Shaco clone comes, you know, available, I, you know, get my Shaco clone out, and I use it because it's not stunned by his ult, so it's really good. And in there, I was actually about to go and throw my dagger in at Nunu so he couldn't recall, just, you know, delay that. And whatnot. But I get the kill on Vayne because I saw she was getting OP. So I was like, you know what, Vayne, you know, freak off, and, you know, I'm gonna do that. That Lux ult was so pro. We all kind of made fun of him for that, but it was perfectly reasonable. He was trying to get Kennen. I think he was just, I don't know. As you can see, I'm 5-2 now, and I'm playing a good Shaco because I'm fed. And Shacos recommend getting, yeah, my team was just like, finish the turn off, so I ulted, got my two clones or I got me and my clone to go and hit on the turret, break the turret down, go say hello to Dragon, and recall in front of his face. And at this point, I can get Ghostblade. Ow. Think in this one, I build IE late, and that's a key item on Shaco because the critical strike chances on his backstab and, you know, all that. So Shaco deals 20% bonus damage when attacking from behind, which actually does a lot of damage. And don't even forget that IE increases that, so you're doing 250% damage for critical strike, plus another 20, so you're doing 270% of your regular, you know, thing. So it's like a lot more than double of what you do. So in IE, it's just crazy on Shaco because of his backstab. So here, I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna fight Shaco, or I'm gonna fight him. And then, you know, I was like, you know what, here comes the Moo. No. It's funny because I Q there, I was trying to Q over the wall, but it didn't work. And then I was like, yep, Shaco ults, he ulted me, but I don't manage to survive. It's because of that awesome Lux ult. It was more awesome for me, but that was a good Lux ult. It hit Amumu, and because I had Shaco cloned again, they killed my clone when Amumu was low, so it blew up up in a Moomoo's face. And guess who died? Yes, a Moo died. So yeah, it was I was like, yes. So I'm not sure if we said anything in the pod, but Nunu was complaining. He was like, man, like I give, yeah, control game. No, we don't care more. Stop caring since it started. Yeah, they were just kind of a bit sore losers, I want to say, but they threw up a pretty good game. No, not that type of throw up. But yeah. So right now, it's 14 and 15 in kills. So right now they're actually leading against us in kills. And here I'm like, well, this Kennen is super low and she's dirty. Why is this stuff dirty? I don't know why. She was really like dirty weird. I was like, it's kind of weird. Through that and then a Q for the kill. So backstabs again. Like I said, do a lot of damage. Will get your teammate or will get those kills that you want. I recommend always being behind your enemies. As you can see, the Galio had 200, at least 200 health, and I stopped it. Nunu here, me and Lux did a conversation. I don't know what I'm saying, but me and Lux did that, and I was trying to go around for a Nunu kill, and I think, I'm not sure what happened here, but I know that I come behind and get Nunu. I was gonna get a Moo. Yep, right here. This is where I get it. So, thanks to Lux again, she queued in there, and I came in from behind and got the Moo-Moos. So, again, another kill because of backstab. And I'm not kidding. You'll see in this game, this entire game, all I do is backstabs for those kills. I rarely will do anything else, but all I do is basically backstabs. Here, I should get a BF sword, knowing that I'm building for IE. I think here I should concentrate. I was like, yep, get health. I was like, oh yes, 16,000. BF sword, come to me, please. And there, I accidentally hit the wrong key. I was trying to teleport there and not request aid at the turn. So yeah. Not really much to talk about, not that I know of, but I fear that Shaco is one of those champions that, you know, if you can counter him, you win, but, so one thing, you know, people don't really know is that countering, it's kind of fun because I do know that, I don't know how long ago, but I do know that Shaco was a popular character and was doing really well at killing people and especially killing people and everything. So I do know that here I was like, yep, I just kind of screwed up with my Q there. That was just terrible, and I'm not sure what we do here, but I was like, jeez, I did some damage, but it's not a finishing kill. So you can use it, but I recommend using, you know, your Q for your final thing, because, you know, the Q is really just a final damage, like, it's terrible anyway. Here, I'm not sure what happened. I think Lux died, yes. And then Rain's like, oh, hello, I'm gonna go this way. And I was like, oh yeah, epic ults. And then I tried to place the clone, and it slowed me down. Like trying to find my clone, I was like, yo, clone, go that way, but it didn't work out. This is around getting close to where the ending is. It's funny. She gets hit by my clone a little bit and then runs over to me. Perfect, man. Good job, good job. Team mushrooms. So yeah. Anything to recommend on Shaco? I do recommend getting boots of mobility, because you will need those, especially, you know, if you don't get into that combat or you're chasing or whatever, you can chase down an enemy very quickly, especially with your Q, with the teleporting, and it's like an extra flash. So, it's really good. Boots of mobility is really, you know, keen on it, unless you have people like Galio who can speed themselves up, or like Nocturne. Those are two champions I think that actually have ability that, you know, increases their movement speed. And I was like, hey, look, I'm gonna go get Nunu, and I was like, nope, Vayne's here, I'm gonna just get her instead. Low enough health, and I can tell you right now, I want to say now that, I was like, oh, snap, I didn't know Nunu had his GM. I was like, well, you're gonna get stopped by my clone. Like Shaco. But anyways, one thing that Vayne, I think to counter a Shaco, one thing that Vayne did that you probably don't want to do is actually, is be low health around, you know, being that low health around someone like that. I was mad because we didn't get this. Actually, I think we did get this. No, I died like that, but yeah, I do use my revive. Anyways, but like I was saying, is like when you know there's a Shaco on the enemy team, and you know he's fed, and you know if you look at his items, you can look, and you know he has, you know, and if he has, you know, anything AD wise, it don't be below, I want to say 500 health, and you know, be somewhere squishy without armor or MR or anything like, oh, armor I would say. Shaco's not really a big magic dealer, but anyways, don't be low around when Shaco is roaming, because if Shaco's roaming, I can guarantee you he's gonna notice you in the map. If he has good map awareness, he's gonna notice you on that map, and you are going to be dead. I got lucky there, not knowing that Vayne was there, but she should have kind of not been low with a Shaco roaming. That's all you saw there. I think all the did was E, and then he was dead. I got him because of his backstab. There, I accidentally do that. And I was like, why did I die? That was a really stupid one. What I did was I had,
an enemy has been slain.
I was going out of Nunu's ult with my Q, and it didn't work to an extent as I thought it would. I thought it was out, and I was coming back inside, and I got hit by it, and I was still in stealth when I had done that, and I was trying to take out a Mumu, but a Mumu had Q'd, and that kind of sucked for me. Anyways, kind of died. So careful. That was kind of a really stupid mistake. And then here, I'm not sure what I was trying to do. All I know is we got some like mega slow on him. Like I eat him and she eat him. Funny. But yeah, I don't know why it's being laggy. Stop lagging. But yeah. If you didn't see, if you watch these things, I get crits up to 600 at only level 13. And with enough attack speed, you can do this regularly. Whatnot. Just doing tons of damage and whatnot. People running away from you, even better. So I have a hard time kind of defending against this, I think, because, no, I don't. What am I talking about? Shaco. But I had a hard time defending against it because that Vayne was there. She knew that I was around, and she didn't want to get killed, and why am I getting 1 frames? double kill. Anyways, I'm getting terrible frames. I don't know why. That's probably why. I don't know. Anyways, so, But there was a bad battle there because I should have probably left, and I couldn't really defend it. I would have defended it if Vayne did not have a black cleaver. That's why I lost. She had a black cleaver, and that's what got the best of me. My armor started to go down, and they got the best, and they surrendered. So yeah, I hope that was a very interesting video for you guys on playing Shaco. Shut up, victory thing. I'm playing Shaco. Hope you guys can hear this. Anyways, it was a very interesting video on Shaco. Hope you learned a lot about playing and playing against Shaco. One other thing to add is that vision wards are an extreme counter to a Shaco. Learn that, because I can guarantee you they had none. So, on that note, see you guys next time. Hope you learned a lot about Shaco and how to counter him. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.